Ever get tired of exercise routines? Or maybe you're having a busy day and just don't have time for 20 to 30 minutes of activity. Well, the good news is any kind of movement is better than none. So I've put together a few things you can do when you have a couple minutes around your house. You will need a broom or mop, a chair, and a step stool. So let's mix it up and get started. Grab your broom. I've found an old broom that'll work well, and we're just going to warm up the upper body. You're going to take the broom in your hands and you're going to simply just lift it shoulder level and down, just to start to warm up those shoulders. I would say, about 8 right now. Just simply lift it up and down. Then we're going to flip it over because there is a little weight on one side, so we want to even it out. Lift it up. Now you decide how high to go. If you're having a sore shoulder day, you might only go this high. Doesn't matter as long as you're moving, right? If you're having a good shoulder day, you may go a little higher. Again, up to you and how you're feeling for the day. Give me one more. Good. Now we're just going to go back to the corner and up to the corner. That starts to work into the deltoids, the tops of those shoulders. So take it up, and again, remember, you can do it little. Range of motion gets better the more we move. So start out slow and just take it back corner, front corner, back corner, front corner. I would say 8 to 10. Good, and let's reverse that. Go to the back corner and up. That's right. And up. Good, and again, if you're having a sore shoulder day, you might just be doing this. But if you're feeling good, take it up and work those shoulders. You can even feel it a little bit in the neck. Great. Let's flip it over, and now we're going to lift it up. Lift it up and squeeze those shoulder blades together and push it out and squeeze those shoulder blades and push it out. Open up the pectoral muscles across the chest and squeeze and out. Good. Flip it over again and squeeze and out. And squeeze. Great. Bring it down to your hips and let's just rotate those hips from side to side. Nice and easy, starting to warm up the spine a little bit. Notice I'm taking my head to give that some range of motion as well. Good. Now we're going to take this up as far as you can go. If it's only eye level, that's fine. If it's overhead, that's even better. But you do what works for you. And we're just going to take it gently side to side, stretching out, strengthening that core, opening up the ribs. Good. Just give me 2 more. And 1 more set. Great. Now the shoulders are warmed up. We're going to do some push-ups against your kitchen counter. We're going to go to the kitchen counter and position ourselves comfortably, a comfortable distance for you. Try to keep your back as straight as possible as opposed to rounded. And I'm sure you've seen these before, but we're going to add a few things. We're going to push in and stretch back out. Now again, depending on your flexibility in the shoulders and range of motion, you may need to step a little bit closer. But to give ourselves a challenge, this time when we pull back, we're going to go forward and pull the right arm back. And forward, pull the left back. And forward, pull the right elbow back. And forward, pull the left elbow back. And forward, pull the right back. Left. We're going to make it a little more difficult. We're going to just add a clap on the way up and press into the shelf. Oh yeah, I feel that across my shoulders. And add a clap and push in. And a clap, push in. Very good. And you can do as many, at least do 10, but you can do more if that works for you. Now, let's find a doorway and stretch those shoulders out. Try to do this one after your push-ups off the shelf to lengthen those muscles back out. So we're going to find a normal-sized doorway, and all we're going to do is put our elbows shoulder level and press our chest forward. It's a great stretch for the arms, for the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades. Good. So we just kind of lean into the door and up. I'm holding it about 3 seconds is all. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. And I would do 4 to 8 of these. Then we're going to take one elbow and slip it in that doorway and stretch by turning away from it. Oh, that feels good. Opens up the lymph nodes, the pectoral, stretches the shoulder. And then I want you to just reach it back and stretch it. Likewise on the other side. Oh, just turn away from it. Hold it about 5 seconds. And then stretch that arm before you. Oh, it feels good. Grab your chair because we're going to do some squats. And I'm sure you know that squats should be done at least every other day to keep our quads strong, to get us in and out of bed, up and down from our chair, in and out of the car. We're going to start with simple squats and then add on. So feet comfortably underneath you, equal distance apart. We're just going to come up and down. You can put your hands on your thighs if that makes it easier. You can even use a sturdy chair that has handles on it, right? But got to get those knees and quads going. Make sure that you're sitting back into those heels. Great. Give me at least one more. Now we're going to add an element to give it a little more power. If it's too difficult, take a break a minute and then just go back to regular squats. But what we're going to do, we're going to get these arms back and we're going to explode out of that chair with some power. We're going to power up and then come down and push to those heels. And you can just feel those quads pushing you up, getting stronger, and power up and down and power up and down, power up and down, just like you're in a hurry. Give me 2 more and give me 1 more. Great job. Now we're going to stretch out those quads and hamstrings. So go grab your step stool. A step stool is a great way to do an easy stretch and to test your balance a little bit. If you need to put it next to a chair or counter, do that. All we're going to do is straighten one leg. And just simply doing that, I feel a stretch on the back of my hamstring. We're going to bend the standing leg and get a little more stretch. Try to be aware of your posture. And then hold it, 2 seconds, and come up. And down, and come up, down, and come up. I feel it right in my glutes, but you're going to feel it wherever you're the tightest. Then we're going to take the opposite hand, keep both legs straight and just stretch forward. You can definitely feel that. And by lengthening the muscles, they don't pull so much on the back or the hips. Good. We're going to change legs. Other leg up, both legs straight but not locked. Good posture. We're going to bend that standing leg. And believe it or not, that helps strengthen that hip as well, and the knee and the ankle. And bend the standing leg and up and standing leg. Good. Now pull upright. Take the opposite hand and reach forward till you feel a nice lengthening, not an ouch, of those muscles. This just makes movement through your day easier. Great. We're going to finish with a little balance, so grab your broom. Okay, so you have your broomstick, and I'm sure you've all done the tightrope walk for balance practice, but having something in your arms adds a little more difficulty and challenge. So we're going to lift that up, and we're going to start walking a tightrope or plank. Slowly for more challenge. And we're going to take about 4 or 5 steps. Then we're going to simply twist our head and broom or mop to the right, then to the left. Turning that head makes balancing a little bit trickier. Whew, take a break. I think I'll start practicing this every day because I can feel a challenge. We're going to lift it up again and go backwards. Now, did you know if the closer you can put the toe to the heel, the more you're challenging your balance as well. But you do what works for you. Good. And this time, we are going to take our head and broom up and down. And then up and down. Great. There you have it. Just a few snippets of movements you can do throughout your day. So you're not just doing nothing, right? Being idle just makes you get more stiffer, less energy. So do a few of these when you have time. We want to stay active and feel good. And so here's to feeling good.